Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello and hello, hello. Welcome to 4 p.m. My name is Dean Stevenson, and 4 p.m. has been running for some time here at Mona to do the opposite to all the other things that you see, which is framed, finished, presented, sometimes very old art, whereas this is all new. It's all happening here in front of you. It's about the process of making things, and you're about to hear what I have made today. So if you don't know why you're here, other than just a big sign that said 4 p.m, something's going on. So this morning I arrive at 10 o'clock when the museum opens and write a new piece of music each day. And then it's here, so the musicians are yet to play. They have no idea what I've written, and we're going to rehearse it now in front of you. You can ask questions, we'll engage you in the process of putting it together. Maybe I'll even ask you how you think it should go, which is always fun, isn't it? No, it's not. But we'll do that anyway, and so you can ask some questions about what happens when we build things. And then when we get to the end and we've made all our notes and asked the questions, then we'll play it all the way through, and then we'll go yay and go home. And how's that for a deal, all right? Okay, cool. So please welcome the magnificent ensemble today: Miranda, Fran, Will and Martin. Cool. Okay, so you're going to ask the person next to you now, if you like, and say, if you're going to ask someone, like, I've always wanted to talk to a cellist, or, maybe you've never seen a string quartet live before, or maybe you've always wanted to quiz a composer, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. This is the 492nd day. That's how long we've been doing it for, which is pretty... If you can see that screen over there, my score will whiz by from the iPad over there. If you can't see it and you want to read the score, if you're musically inclined, there is a score here. Don't take it home, but you're welcome to look at it while we play it. Hello, everyone. Now, there is a nice little narrative today, and I didn't know what it was until it arrived, which is usually the way. Can I just hear everyone play bar number 10? Everyone on bar number 10. Because I was just playing something... I was sort of writing a little melody, just ba la 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 la, and then so that's the thing. Like I don't arrive with an idea every time. Don't ask me what my inspiration was, because usually it's nothing. Often it's just still waking up. It's just finding notes that sound nice. And I was just playing away, and then bar 10 came up, and so just does that. Ready? 3, 4. Just that bar. One more time. 3, 4. I went, that sounds a bit old. It sounds like kind of like a Palestrina-y kind of, churchy kind of sacred music, which is not my thing at all. But that kind of surprised me, and I went, oh. And because I'd written a little melody early, which we'll now hear on the viola, let's play up to bar 10. So play, and finish after bar 10, everyone. So this is the viola.
You want us to play bar 10?
Yes, please. Everyone play bar 10 when Will gets to it. So that's what happened early on, and I thought that melody's really pretty, so I put a little gap in between that kind of monastic chord, thinking, I've got my melody, I'm going to pretend now I'm telling you what the story is. That suddenly I've discovered like maybe it's the vicar's daughter, and the vicar's daughter falls in love with the local barista. And so you've got like the melody, there's a young love forming, and then like the vicar goes... So you hear this kind of, churchy and over the top. So all the way through it, and once that happened, I went, fuck, I'm going to keep interrupting the whole piece with that na na na. The whole way is the kind of the question of stopping. So and then there's the do they fall in love or do they not? Let's find out. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we've heard let's see if we hear from bar 10, please.
Yep.
So I've got the mutes on them. It sounds quiet because they're meant to be. This is about repressed love. So there's a mute on. In a minute I'll take them off and they'll get louder, but it's a conscious choice to make the instruments quieter, just for that suppression sound.
Is that the tempo you want?
At the Malta row, at B, da, dee, da, 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 bum, bum, bum. Yeah, slow it down quite a bit and then back at 24. Yes, tempo. Does that make sense? One of the interesting things is after bar 10, and then when we get to bar 14, the viola plays a bee da da. It's like almost like you've submitted to the patriarch. You've given up and you played the melody.
And it didn't take long.
It only took 14 bars. Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's go from A again, please. Viola and cello.
Sorry, I'm
One.
on
Yeah. Again, our first violin takes it. That's you. Okay, cool. All right. You must remember that they're sight reading this for the first time. So if it sounds like rehearsed and glorious, it is glorious, but it's not rehearsed. They're incredible, and that deserves a fucking round of applause. Yes.
We get to the response rate.
Very, very clever indeed.
Yeah, we're just going to try it again from like maybe A or B. Let's just try and stick completely in time. It's just we're getting a bit late on our
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then at the second bar of D, it does slow. It is slower then. It slows down.
it's slower
Dee
then,
da da
okay.
dee. Yeah. So yeah, you
Can
can
we
be.
actually just try at just from the third bar of B, so our tempo,
Oh yeah.
and try and. So can you just give us the tempo that you want?
At third bar of B.
Third bar of
Third
B.
bar.
It's a little bit faster.
And it's me. I think it's me with the moving part, isn't it? So I'll just go.
Sure.
Alright. 1, 2.
Oh, I was going slow.
Quiet. This from E to F. Yeah, first and cello down. Yeah. It starts, metaphor, and then it comes down again. So from E. Oh, sorry.
Can I just go from 40? So that's where.
Yep. Trem.
Oh, hang on. So what's the difference?
D.
40.
It's the cello bar.
Cello bar.
Tremolo
It's
bar.
trem. Yep.
Can I just check? The bar beforehand,
1, 2, 3,
is
4,
it an
fifth of
A
D.
sharp all the way through the bar?
Yep.
Great.
Yep. I forgot to mention the drinking game. Shit. There's a great drinking game here at 4 p.m. You notice there's... anyway, if you've got a drink in your hand, I'd like you to choose one of the members of the ensemble now. If you don't have a drink in your hand, why don't you have a drink in your hand? If you have a drink in your hand, choose one now.
Just write it.
Chosen one? Good. Now, every time they touch their pencil, you drink. Okay?
Why is it too unanimous? That's why I was asking.
Test run.
Yay. Yay. See how good this is? The reason they're touching their pencils is because, like, this is the score. Violin 1, violin 2, viola, cello, for those unmusical blah, blah, blah. But they only see their part, so I just print that top line for Miranda, the second line for Fran, and so on. So they're only seeing this, so they're just making notes as what other people are doing. That's what they're mostly. And correcting my mistakes.
From about 40.
Yep.
3, 4.
Right, let's have a look at that again. Let's do 2 before, maybe 2 before F. 2 before F.
That must be the considered risk bit.
This is the considered risk, yes. I've called this considered risk, by the way.
3, 4, 1.
2 before F.
2, I beg your
Sorry,
pardon.
sorry.
2 before F.
3, 4, 1. G. Mutes are off, it's louder, isn't it? Okay, hold there. So we got slower. We were slow and we got quieter. So we just don't get too much slower there.
Yeah, everyone knows it's meant to get slower when it gets quiet.
2 4 bar.
So the moderato at H, bar before H.
Moderato comes in like you come in like beat. You're the only one at beat 3 and 4.
But is it getting faster from somewhere else?
Only from there.
I know,
Subito.
but where was it slower?
Where was it
So
slower?
is it faster than the beginning tempo is what I mean?
No, it's probably at the beginning tempo. Sorry.
I'll just sort of make sure we
Yep.
pick it up.
And is that halfway through 67 or?
They're talking
okay.
about stuff. Does anybody have a question?
Bar before H, whatever that is.
I mean, their stuff's really
Yeah.
important stuff. But
1.
is anybody curious? Is anybody like? If you're utterly confused, ask a question. I'll try and help
That
out.
was the bar of H.
No,
bar
but
before
No?
Bar
H.
H.
Yes?
1, 2,
What's 2 questions?
ba-da-da-da-da-dee,
And I'll just
ba-
move
ba-
it
bee,
When I'm
ba-
thinking of
ba-
this, yep.
Yeah.
Do I have all the parts in my head at the same time?
I'll sort of tempo it at the 4/4 bar.
Yes. The answer is
Two bars
yes.
before that, so then, and we'll stick to whatever.
All the instruments in my mind at the same time. It's fun in here, isn't it?
Always, it's like that rhythm
Yes.
is so so close.
Yeah,
to a big
but
triplet.
it's
just
not
at
that
the middle part
you
of
know
the
if,
plate
if
that-
you're a painter, you understand the relationship of the colours. If you're a social
Yeah, we still-
worker
'cause we
in
still
a
do that
room
button
with a
at the end,
fighting
it's like
family, you
ba, ba,
understand all the
dee,
voices
ba,
at once.
ba,
You,
and then we
you
stop
hear
it.
them all and you
We come too
manage
late with the da, da,
them
dee,
somehow.
da,
It's the
da,
same
da,
thing.
dee.
Really, it's not that complex. It's
Maybe.
just understanding the language of music and how they relate. That's it, really. It's just that's the specialist bit of music. But if you're a painter, it's about colour. If you work with people, it's about the voices in the room. Same kind of thing. Yeah. Is there a question over there? How do they know where they're up to? I suppose it's just all keeping time. I suppose keeping time as long as they know where. That's what they're talking about. I suppose to who when their body language. You watch their body language. They are all kind of going with the beat. Usually the first violin. Because in a minute I'll get off stage and it'll sound better. The first position is the one that kind of keeps everyone in line. Unless of course a session is or a line is introduced by the cello. In case that's what they're writing. Everyone look at the cello at such and such a bar because he begins that phrase. So that's what they're doing. All right.
I'm just drawing cats.
You're just drawing cats. Great.
Should we try from...
It beats what Miranda one time. I asked Miranda to play, like she was doing some fabulous thing, and I thought it's a bit early for that. Just wait. So can you play with less vibrato, please? So Miranda, not kidding, she wrote on her part, play more boring. That's what they write, which is akin with cock and balls, really, isn't it? Like fuck you. Okay.
I'm going to try from straight on, sorry, 62, 3, 4, 5, 66, I think it is. Is that the 4/4 bar?
Yep.
And I'll try and be quite, I'll push the tempo along a little bit and see.
Yep. Hold there. Make any notes you need to for the pizzicato. It's called pizzicato and they pluck rather than bow. So arco is to bow, pizzicato is to pluck. So if you're a guitarist, you're a plucker.
Gee,
Any questions?
figure K's
All right.
really good. I'm not the violin. It's beautiful, really.
You're tracking how our romance between the vicar's daughter and the barista are going.
I think that worked pretty well. From
Yep.
that,
Any bits you want to run again, or you keep going?
Maybe we'll just run, I think that all went
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
L
fine.
and stuff. So maybe just from L?
From L. Yep. Go from L.
Oh, sorry.
So bring it in. I reckon rein it back a bit. I might mezzo piano. This is probably where the lovers have separated from the thing, and they're doing something now. They're kind of having their own little life now.
Mezzo forte, maybe 3 bars later.
Yeah. Yep. So bring it back to the tentative nature of
okay.
young love. Do you remember that? No, you don't. Man just shook his head. No, you don't remember it. No, don't remember it.
I picked me for the pencils. I was just saying I picked me for the pencil.
You pick. On M, please.
You guys.
Here's the love. Two partners. Okay, hold there. Okay, it's very nice. Oh, that was that was good, wasn't it? Tension was real.
Obviously not.
Gee.
And that's why.
Yeah, great. And I'm writing like it's viola shouldn't be. You need like a special pen license to play that high on a viola, don't you? Yeah, it's another thing altogether. I should have warned you on the way here.
Yeah.
You could have gone to Service Tas and got yourself a license. So at Q, come in just gently and let it grow. Let it be, because that's kind of coming back to the.
Play around with the dynamics between
Yeah.
O, P, and Q.
Because I'm trying to suggest that here's the two.
Like, so it'll just be interesting, but then come back to Q. Though.
Yes,
Like
come
this.
back to Q,
Yeah.
and entering tentatively into the melody that we've
Oh,
heard
so
before.
when you say come back to Q,
As in, we'll do stuff in between.
yeah, and then Q go back to pre. Yeah, 'cause there's a, I mean, but there's I have a crescendo into Q.
Will has a crescendo into Q.
Yeah, should we get rid of?
Yeah, ignore that. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Sorry, ignore that. I was wrong.
And then
I
Mezzo
was wrong.
Forte diminuendo at Q. They've got that as well.
And then there's other people who have dynamics at Q. That's a forte diminuendo, so get rid of that.
Yeah, let's ignore everything. Play mezzo piano by bar 3 of Q. Ignore everything that I've written because I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll play
Oh,
it and see what-
we haven't
let's just-
successfully. I mean, we
we haven't
haven't
played it
gotten it wrong yet. As in
True,
We haven't
right.
done it like it's on the page to say to you that it's bad.
Yeah, well, let's
So I
go
feel like
from
we should do it
M,
first and then complain.
Because the people need to be satisfied.
So N.
M for
M.
M for
Mozart.
Miranda.
accent, it's just short. He's not accent. Yeah.
Could you just play from beginning of 153, just the bar before we...
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. All right, that's it. Miranda, Fran, Will, Martin. Drink. He's touching his pencil. Okay. So, showing up each day and just playing some notes that sound nice today happen to have a nice story. Most days there isn't a story, it's just nice notes. Or not, sometimes the notes are in an order that is shit. They really are. And that's my provocation to you as a creator, if you like poetry or soccer or flower arranging or writing songs on your guitar or whatever you do. The shit's great. Like, make as much of it as you can, because it gets you to the good stuff quicker. Don't be afraid of the awful stuff. I've been doing this for 490 something days, and sometimes they're really good. We've made some albums. You can buy these in the shop. They're really hitty, awesome ones of CDs with downloads, or just downloads, whatever you play. Vinyl's coming, but you're too early. So we sometimes it's good, and that's what we celebrate those really good days. But I don't expect them to be good every day. That would be a false kind of economy for me and for you. So here we are today. It's kind of nice. When I started this whole thing, I honestly had never. I'd obviously composed stuff before, but I'd never written a string quartet in a single day before. Pitched it to Mona. They said yes. I thought, fuck. So on day one was a bit of a thing. This book here is my journey of 150 consecutive days. It's a diary. So I published my diaries of showing up. It's not really about music theory. So you can translate it to kind of any sort of artistic medium about the showing up and doing a thing. You can see there are microphones. We record everything. So there's 11 hours of music through a QR code in that book with 150 days. There's a live stream. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. There's also a Patreon. You can get all of these things to your inbox if you like, if you look it up. But we did the math today, and roughly speaking, it's about 40 hours of music so far with the 490 stuff. The only person who's listened to all 40 hours is me and my mum on the live stream. That's pretty much it. It's a lot to get through, but it takes a lot a lot of rubbish to come up with the good stuff. And so there you go. Don't be afraid of the rubbish. Make lots of rubbish. Any questions before we do our last checks and play today's piece all the way through? No. So, will I marry you? Not today, son. No. You all ready to go?
Yep. All good.
Yes.
Will you marry her?
Of course I'll marry you, Marty.
At S.
At S.
No time to get the mute on from me.
Ah.
Do we create a little pause and get the mute on, or shall I just play quietly and as I did that time?
Just play task or something. Yeah. Yep, great. Yep.
What about the rest of us?
Yes, please.
We put it on?
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, that was it.
At S.
Yeah.
So,
It's on music.
yeah. So I put the mutes on again at the end
Think about
to make it sound like the repression's come back. Okay, I've called this one, what do I call it? A considered risk. Consider risk. Think of the vicar's daughter and the barista and all of the rules that come on the top. Here we go. I'm going to sit over here, and you're about to hear it all the way through. And after this, I'll probably go up to the shop. If you would like to buy a book, I'll be up on the shop at about 1:45 to sign, if you want.
Miranda, Fran, Will, Martin. Yeah! Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Wander slowly, you won't miss the ferry. My name is Dean Stevenson. This is 4 p.m. for today. It goes again tomorrow. It's here every day as a live stream, Patreon. I'll see you in the shop in 5 minutes if you want to grab a book and I'll sign one. Have a great week. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye.